So today I'm here at a very unique lake, if you could even call it that. It's actually a series of 3 ponds that go underneath the freeway. But I just drove all the way up here. It's about a little under an hour from my house. Ruger, please stay out. And I've run into an issue. The whole lake is frozen. At least the whole first little part. So there's 3 ponds, like I said. The first one is where you have to launch, and it is the shallowest, so it freezes first. So this and part of the second one are completely frozen. I don't even know if it's worth trying to launch the boat and fish, but like you can see that. That's some pretty thick ice. It's obviously not thick enough to stand on, so I think I can break through it to boat. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna launch and just hope for the best. All right. I just want to see how this is gonna work, because I've seen people do this before, but I didn't even know that this lake could freeze over. The trailer's going in. Oh my gosh. I'm just crushing through the ice right now. I just hit something solid. I don't think that was ice. Maybe it was ice. There's nothing that should be stopping me. Yeah, that's just ice that was stopping me. This is insane. This is so dumb. These are some of the craziest conditions I've ever fished in. I hope I can catch some fish today to make this video interesting, because it's definitely interesting already. I'm gonna get my emergency paddle out to break some of this ice. This is insane. Oh, it's even thicker out here. This is nuts. Look at that. Like, it's thicker out here. Wow. All right, so I managed to break myself a trail just using the big motor all the way over here, and finally made it some open water. All right, I'm back and I can finally start fishing. So it is 38 degrees right here, 38.5 degrees. So I'm gonna try and find some deeper water, somewhere where they can kind of hide away from the cold. It is much deeper over here. I made a little move down the lake a little bit, because I remember fishing here in the spring, the water was lower and I feel like it had some nice depth, and this is the best that I've found. There's a fish. There's a fish. Not even on live scope, just randomly. It might be big. It's fighting weird. It's fighting really energetically for a bass. Oh, I don't have a net. I forgot my net. Oh goodness. If this is a big bass and I don't have a net, this is gonna be a fun one. Literally, I just started not using my live scope and just casting. I think it is a bass. Oh, it's fighting weird. Oh, it's a big bass. Okay, here we go. I don't have a net, so I gotta try and land this big old fish. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a solid fish. Holy crap. Ruger, no. Leave it. Hey, you leave it. He hasn't seen a fish in a while. Oh, that's a toad right there. Ruger, quit. That is why I came out here and punched through the freaking ice. I just started flipping a jig up shallow and dropping it off the like transition from the bank, where the bank starts to slope down. Look at that beauty right there. 38 degree water. Beautiful fish. Definitely my biggest fish of the year so far. So let's give an official weight on this big gal. Ruger, stay. 5. It's going between 509 and 507. 507. Nice. Boom, look at that big girl right there. That is a nice fish. She's long. I wish I had a scale with me because this is a long fish. That's a good freaking fish right there. I guess I can measure it. I have a little measuring board on this, but I think she's bigger than it. Yeah, she is. So she's over 20 inches long. Another look at this girl on the 1X. That is a big old Oregon fish, especially for the winter. I'm gonna stay in this little area, so I'll come back and release her over here in this deep stuff later, but I'm gonna keep the live well pumping and just let her chill in there for a minute so I can try and get another big one. That was insane. I cast in the direction of a fish, went and grabbed a new GoPro battery, and just left my bail open in case that fish ate, and it freaking did. Hey, this is a big live scope fish. This is a big one. I obviously haven't seen the fish yet, but it feels bigger than the last one. I better be recording. Oh, it is big. It's fat. I don't know if it's bigger, but it's fat. That's so funny. I casted to it on live scope and it didn't move, so I just left my bail open while I put a new GoPro battery in. That is so crazy. You guys watch me go pick up my rod. That's bigger. That's bigger. This is awesome. This is awesome. Come on. Gotta let her tire herself out. Oh, she's barely hooked. Oh, that's bigger. Let's go. Hey, no, buddy. You leave it. You be nice to the fish. No bite. No bite. Good. Yeah, he's not used to it, especially not these big ones. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's a toad. There we go, baby. Look at that fish. That's a fish right there. That's bigger than the last one for sure.
Are you sure about that?
Clip doesn't even want to go around her lip. Wow, she's smaller. She looks so much bigger than that other one, doesn't she? It's reading 485, so just shy of a 5, but she's much fatter than the other one. The other one was a little longer. Hey, quit. Look at that. Big old bass right there. Big old winter freaking largie. Nice fat tube eater right there. I'm gonna get a quick release on both of these guys really quick because I'm still kind of in the same area where I caught them. And then after that, I'm gonna keep fishing. So, let me just get a picture of both of them. Thumbnail real quick. Oh, look at that. All right, they're so big. They're both long fish. I think this was the bigger one. We'll release her first. She's been in there the longest. But like I said, I'm really close to where I caught both of these fish, so this will be a good spot for both of them. All right, first things first, I'm gonna put that 4.8 pounder back. Like I said, it's really cold, so I'm gonna give these fish a second. My sting in my fingers, the water's so cold. Oh, there she goes. That's so sick. All right, and time for the big girl. Just a 1/10 of a pound bigger at 507 right here. Look at that. That's a nice one right there. She'll be going back as well. Give her a second to, oh, she's ready to go. Oh, that was super sick. My hands are literally freezing. This is like 38, 39 degree water temp all the way out through here. So, not very warm. I can pull the plug in the live well now, let it drain back down. I put a little extra water in there just because I had 2 fish in there, not 1. And I don't have a very big live well. It's only about 10 gallons. So, Ruger wants to get off because usually when we take pictures, I let him get off on the bank. But I'm going to make a run back over to where I was seeing a lot of big fish and where I really think I can cap off today. Holy, that's a giant fish right there. That is a giant fish. Oh my gosh, I spooked him. I literally hit him with the tube. And he spooked. No. Oh, he's back on it. He's back on it. Transducer disconnected. That's not good. Oh, there he is. Oh, I live scoped that one. Oh, that's another good one. That's another good fish. Oh my goodness. This is insane. I just released those other two, thank goodness, because I'm going to put this one in the live well for just a second so I can snap some pictures, and I'll let him go too. That's another probably 4+ pounder though. This is ridiculous. I need to get myself out away from the bank. That one I live scoped. I literally, oh, that's a big one. I literally hit him with my tube. Like, I watched it touch his tail on the live scope, and then he took off and turned back around on it, and it just immediately ate. Oh, he's barely hooked too. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Got him. Another one. This is ridiculous. Ruger, no bite in it. Don't bite the fish. No bite. No bite. Oh, and I get excited he gets hyped up too. Let's get a weight on this guy. I need to figure out how to use this thing so I don't have to, so I can just keep track of my weights on here. How to use that feature on this scale. Yep. Just over 4. Another nice one. I think you can see it, but it does say 427 on the top there. That is the smallest fish of the day, but nonetheless, another just beautiful fish. That's amazing. I'm gonna get another picture of this guy, and then we'll get our little release video. There is fish number 3 right there, another chunk. A little smaller than those first two, but still, at 4 1/4, that's a good fish right there. Look at the belly on her. Come on. Well, I just realized that I kind of just dipped after I loaded up my boat, and I never filmed an outro for this video, so I'm actually editing right now. But yeah, I'm looking through my clips, I'm like, oh, I never filmed an outro, so this is the outro, I guess. I wasn't even gonna film today because, for one, I didn't even really know if I was gonna go fishing or not. I rigged up a couple rods last night and was like, well, maybe I'll go tomorrow. I woke up this morning, hung out for a bit, and I really had nothing to do, so I'm like, you know what, I'll just go fish. And luckily I did, but I also wasn't even going to film a video because my camera and that camera and 2 of my 4 GoPro batteries were all dead. Luckily I brought a battery pack, and I charged the other 2 on the way to the lake. But yeah, I basically just filmed with my GoPro. Luckily my drone was charged, so I got to do that. And then everything else was filmed on the iPhone, so the quality's not great. That is why. This is currently also being filmed on the iPhone because for some reason, before I left, I did not even think to plug in my dead camera batteries, but it's all right. I'm glad that I went out today and that I was able to capture all that on film because I caught 3 pretty dang good fish. Those are my 3 biggest fish of the year so far. It's only January, so I got a long ways to go, but yeah, that's also the best day of fishing I've probably ever had at that lake. I've had 20 fish days there, but all under like 2 pounds. So pretty happy with it. And I appreciate you guys coming along with me for this one. And if you watch till the end, then congratulations, you made it. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.